here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Good morning. You can feel the mugginess in the air out there, and that's why we do have some fog along the south coast. Overall, today is not a bad day, but there will be the risk of some showers and thunderstorms, and a few of these storms could be strong. Now, we've already seen a few showers and downpours come through overnight and this morning. The majority of this activity has now headed off to the east, but notice there is a batch of showers just to the northeast of Providence here. We can take a little bit of a closer look, and primarily this has moved on to Bristol County, Massachusetts for you in Rehoboth. North of Rehoboth. Dayton, Taunton could see these showers rolling through, and some of these could be briefly heavy, but the strong thunderstorm risk that I just mentioned, that's more of an afternoon and early evening event. So that's the first item in my three key things. It will be humid today, less humid tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's not a perfect day. I'll explain why in just a second. North Kingstown shows that visibility is not great, but at least it's somewhat acceptable. Easton's beach visibility not very good with some recent showers, the raindrops on the lens, also some fog, and a slight breeze there shown by the American flag blowing in the wind. North Scituate, things are damp. You can see that with some of the dampness on the roadways here and that humidity on the high side. In fact, our temperatures are in the upper 60s, and these are not too far away from our dew points, which are also in the upper 60s. Let me show you that. When you get those numbers close together, that's when you have the formation of fog. Breeze out of the southwest at 10 miles an hour in Providence, 10 in Newport, 9 in Westerly, 16 on Block Island. Here are the dew points I was talking about. Anytime you get into the mid 60s, that's when it starts to get muggy. When you get closer to 70, that's when it really starts to feel humid. So you can see Smithfield already up to around 68 for a dew point, 67 Providence. Not quite as humid along the coast, but still kind of sticky nonetheless. So here's that initial batch of showers from a wider perspective. So it almost looks like, hey, we're done with the showers today, but this front has not crossed yet. The front is actually back here, and until this crosses southern New England, we hang on to that shower and thunderstorm risk. But I do think there will be a lot of rain-free time today. For instance, at noontime, we should be partly sunny and rain-free, but things get interesting after 2 or 3 p.m. Watch what happens. At 4 p.m., pretty good chance we have some showers, thunderstorms, downpours, and maybe even some hail moving through. And there's a slight chance that some of this could pack some damaging wind gusts. So we really need to keep an eye to the sky today, especially after lunchtime and into the afternoon. By 5 or 6 p.m., the activity starts to shift to the southeast. So you still might be hanging on to the risk of a shower or thunderstorm for places like Newport, New Bedford. But this should scoot out of here by this evening as skies start to clear out. And then on Sunday, humidity will drop. So if you don't like the humidity, you will like that part of the forecast. However, I do think we'll see some increase in clouds, a slight risk of a brief shower or two as a weaker disturbance passes overhead, and Sunday will certainly be much cooler than we're going to have for today. In fact, we can show you those temperatures. This afternoon's high temperatures mid to upper 80s inland. We get those breezes out of the south and southwest. That will keep the south coast in the mid to upper 70s. Overnight, as that humidity drops, so do the temperatures down into the upper 50s and low 60s. And then tomorrow, notice how our high temperature is nowhere close to the 80s. We'll probably be in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. So in the 7-day forecast, you will see high of around 70 on Sunday, slight risk of a shower. We do have to be mindful of that risk of strong thunderstorms today, and then pretty nice for the beginning of the week with Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday bringing sunshine and highs in the mid to upper 70s. You can always get an updated forecast on our website and by downloading the WPRI 12 weather app. We have interactive radar on the app. That's a great tool to have with you on an afternoon like today where those showers and storms could pop up very quickly.